Okay, let's go to page 621 and start with number 1. Okay, so this one you have 1, 1. Okay, so the red one. Okay, you go through half. There you go. Okay, so you have this graph up here and you want to see if it's odd or even. So this is one period. So if you were to copy this to this side, so you shift this over. Okay, so notice the period is equal to 2, right? Period equal to 2. So you go over here, and so this way, so again you shift over by 2. Okay, so go 1, 2. Okay, so this would be going down here. Okay, so again you just shift this over, right? Repeat it over, you just copy this over. And so this, you can, by just looking at rotation of the graph, so this is odd. So you can just repeat the pattern. Okay, okay, let's go to number 3. Okay, start at 2, and then it go down to 2, negative 2, 2, negative 2. Okay, so you go over to 1, and then go up to 3 right over here. Okay, so this is what you have. So again, you're going to repeat this over here. Okay, so you just repeat the pattern over, you just copy over. Okay, so this one is neither. Okay, because this is not odd, because for odd you have to rotate like this one, right? So rotation, or you can tell by just look at the value at 1 and negative 1. See, 1 and negative 1, they are not the same, right? So at 1 is over here, at negative 1 is over here. So they're not the same, okay? And remember, you have to be same or opposite at every point, okay? So again, this is not rotation, so this is neither. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 5. Okay, so at negative 1 is negative 2. You go through this point, and 1 is 2. And you go over, and then go down to 3, and then 4, and then 5. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this over, so this part is over here, and then it goes through here. Okay, and then you have this part over here, and then actually if you go down this much, you can see that this is odd because rotation, so this is odd. So if you keep repeating it, notice again everything's rotated. Okay, okay, so again if it's rotational symmetry, it's R function. Okay, okay, so now the next one. So 7a, you have to make it into an even function. Okay, so first let's go ahead and get this over here. So it's 0, 0, then go 1, negative 1, and 2, 0, and 3 is 1. Okay, and you want to make it even. So even means a reflection. So if you do the reflection, you need to have this way and this way. Okay, so that's an even. Okay, now let's go and do the b to make it odd. So b you want to make into odd function. Okay, so again, let's go and get our original. Okay, so for odd function, everything has to be rotated. So the way to do it, just get every point and you go through the origin. So from here, you're going to get over here. This point, if you go through origin, it would be right over here. Okay? Or you just make the y value opposite. See over here, at 1, the value is negative 1. So at negative 1, it becomes positive 1. Okay, at 3 is 1, so negative 3 would be negative 1. Okay, so that's how you make it into R function. Okay, okay, let's go to number 9. So 9a. So you have this curve, and you curve this way, and then you curve this way. Okay, so first you want to make it even. So you just reflect it over. So just use the reflection. So this one you reflect over, you get this. This one you reflect over, you're going to get like this. And this one reflect over, you're going to get like this. Okay? So that's how you make the even. Okay? Now let's go and make it. Let's go to the 9b. Okay, you're going to make it into odd function. Okay, so this one you rotate. So to make odd function, you have to rotate about this point over here. So when you rotate, you're going to end up with like this. And this one you rotate, you're going to end up with like this. And this one you rotate, you're going to end up with like this. Okay? So that's 9b. Okay, let's go to number 11. You have a f of x equal to x cubed plus x. And you want to determine is r even or neither. Okay? Since this is r power, this is r power, right away you know it's going to be r function. Okay? But again, if you don't know that, they just go and make x into negative x. So you can replace x with a negative x. So f of negative x is going to equal to, it's going to be negative x cubed minus x. So this is exactly opposite of that. So again, f of negative x equal to negative f of x. Right? They are exactly opposite. So therefore, this is odd. Okay. Let's go to 13. Okay, f of x equal to x3 plus x to the 4 plus x to the 3. Again, right away you can tell this is neither because of that this is even power, so this one cannot be r function. Okay, and this is r, so it cannot be even. So if this one cannot be odd and this cannot be even, so you have to be neither. Okay, but again, if you don't see that, you just go and work through the function. So replace x with a negative x. So f of negative x equal to negative to the fourth power is positive, negative to the third power is negative. Okay? So notice again, this is not exactly equal to that. They are not equal because this is plus, this is minus. And they are not opposite of each other because this has to be negative to be opposite of that. So again, it's not same, not opposite, therefore it's neither. Okay. Okay, 15. F of x equal to x squared over x squared plus 4. So again, this is even, and this is 0 power, so it's even. So right away, this is even. Okay. But again, if you don't see that, that's okay. Just work it through. So replace x with a negative x. And you work it through. So negative squared is positive, so it becomes x squared. Negative squared is still positive. And you compare, see they are same, right? So when you have a f of negative x equal to same as f of x, therefore it's even. Okay. Okay, number 17. You have f of x equal to x sine of x. Okay. Okay, so for this one, you have to use your calculator. You can try different values, okay, and see if it works, okay. And again, you can use degrees. Degrees are easier to work. Actually, no, you cannot because the x is a real number. So you have to use. So you can just use a couple points like 0, pi over 4. Okay. So that's going to use pi over 4, okay? Because pi over 4 is one of the number that you don't want to use 0 or pi over 2 because sometimes it may not work. Okay, so let's try pi over 4. Okay, so f of pi over 4 will equal to pi over 4 times sine of pi over 4. Okay. And if the x is negative pi over 4, and this will equal to negative pi over 4 times sine of negative pi over 4. Okay, now we have to evaluate this, okay? Sine of pi over 4, okay, pi over 4 is over here, so it'll be square root of 2 over 2. Okay, so that's pi over 4. Okay, so this will equal to square root of 2 over 2 times pi over 4. Okay, now this one over here, sine of pi over 4 is down here, so it'll be negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, I can just choose a number. So f of negative pi over 4, again, just choose a nice number. So you're going to get negative pi over 4 times negative square root of 2 over 2. And the negative will cancel out, so this is equal to pi over 4 times square root of 2 over 2. And notice they are equal. Okay, see that? So when f of x equal to f of negative x, so this is even. Okay. Now you might want to try a few more numbers, okay? But usually, this one is kind of obvious, so we're just going to call it even. Okay. Now let's go to number 19. F of x equal to sine x cosine of x. So again, the pi over 4 it would be a good number to choose. Okay. So again, let's go and work pi over 4 equal to sine of pi over 4 cosine of pi over 4. So again, and this is a 45-45 triangle, right? So pi over 4 should be square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. Okay? So again, f of pi over 4 will equal to square root of 2 over 2 times square root of 2 over 2, and this will equal to 2 over 4. Okay? You don't want to simplify because this is not the final answer. Okay? Now let's go and try f of negative pi over 4. Okay. So this will equal to, again, so negative pi over 4 is down here. So you're going to get square root of 2 over 2, negative square root of 2 over 2, right? Okay, so sine, so this is equal to sine of negative pi over 4, cosine of negative pi over 4, okay? So f of pi over 4 will equal to, so sine is this one here, so it would be negative square root of 2 over 2, cosine is square root of 2 over 2. And so when you multiply, they will give you negative 2 over 4. Okay, and notice what happened to their numbers. Okay, they're opposite. Okay, see that they're opposite. So this is our function. Okay. Now to be safe, you might want to try a few more numbers. Okay. Now there's another way to do this, but at this point you have learned. You're not going to be able to do other math yet. Okay. Like you don't know how to graph yet. Another way to do it is just graph it out and look at the graph, or use the identity. But right now, you know, you just go and try different numbers and see if it works out. Okay.